going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I bring you guys a brand new video today. I'm gonna be going down the top 5 Pokemon baby names. If you guys didn't hear, my beautiful wife Danny and I are expecting a baby in July. We are very excited. We're gonna be having a little girl, and we've been debating on what the name of our little girl was gonna be. A lot of people have been asking me what we're gonna name her, and I've been getting questions like crazy on Twitter and on YouTube and on Twitch of what names we're gonna pick, and we're still torn on the name. We're gonna be announcing the name when when the baby's born, but a lot of people have been asking me, and I figured the best way to approach this was to give you guys what I thought were the top 5 Pokemon baby names, not only for me, but for you guys as well, in case you're deciding to have a baby one day and you're trying to figure out what Pokemon name you should name them. This video is perfect for you. So we're gonna go through some of the best Pokemon baby names out there, and as you guys may or may not know, I do have a dog named Lillipup, which is named after the normal type dog Pokemon Lillipup, of course, and she's super duper cute and she turned out awesome. So, there's some really good names out there, so we're gonna run through this countdown and have a good time. So, kicking off the countdown is number 5 here. It is gonna be Onyx. Onyx is a great baby name, and it's based off of a black gemstone or a gemstone with bands of colors. You thought Jade or Amethyst was a good name? I think it's way better to name your child after a 500-pound rock snake, to be totally honest. It demonstrates toughness, it demonstrates strength, and it's also going to demonstrate an unavoidable fear of swimming or playing in the grass. But Onyx is a great name. I love it quite a bit, and I think it just, like I said, it just really captures, and it could be gender neutral as well. I think it just really captures strength and toughness, and that's what you want in a baby name for sure. Number 4, we've got Abyssal. Abyssal is a dark type with this giant scythe on its head, and it's an awesome Pokemon, obviously, and who wouldn't want their kid to be named after such a cool dark type Pokemon? The name is derived from a number of different things. It might be derived from Ab, which is away from, and Sol, which is sun, so kind of like away from the sun. It may also have to do with the solar eclipse, which is typically a sign of end times or disaster, and we all know that having a newborn is sometimes a disaster with all their crying, and then they start to walk and run around and getting into trouble and all sorts of stuff like that. So it also could be derived from the name Absalom, which is said to bring bad luck according to Jewish tradition. So that's exactly what you want your name to name your kid, something named after bad luck. I think it doesn't get much better than that. And really, none of that ultimately matters what the name is based off of, because ultimately you just want your child's name to be cooler than the name Chad, and that's really all that's important. So as long as your baby's name is cooler than Chad's, you're good, right? And I think Abyssal is actually a pretty cool name. So it's kind of like Abby. Abby's like a totally cool name. I feel like Absal's really solid. So if you're looking for a cool name that demonstrates like maybe the disaster coming or like the end of the universe, I think Abyssal is perfect for you. Coming in at number 3 is gonna be Sarina. Now, Sarina is pretty normal of a name. There's actually some pretty famous Sarinas out there, and the name is kind of derived from princess or queen. It might be based on the mangosteen, which is the type of fruit known as the queen of fruit. Now, I know a lot of people who are Poke fans and are into that kind of thing really like Sarina for different reasons, that's your business. But Sarina's a really cool name, and it's a plant type Pokemon or a grass type Pokemon that shows authority. It shows strength. It's got some serious power. It's got average speed, and it's like a dancing type Pokemon, so that's kind of cool. So I think Sarina's a great name, and your child may end up growing up to be a tennis player. I mean, that's always an option as well, as there is a pretty famous Sarina playing tennis, so you got that going. Number 2, we've got Briona. When I think of Briona, I actually think of Brienne of Tarth, which is a character from Game of Thrones, which is one of my favorite shows. But Briona is actually a child's name. I was surprised to find out. It's English and Greek, and it references a flowering vine used in folk medicine. So that's actually a real thing. Briona's a great child's name, and if you're looking for, I feel like it could be gender neutral as well, but it might be leaning more towards a female type name. But it's a water and fairy type Pokemon that does evolve into the beautiful Primarina, which is kind of like a mermaid. And I think every little girl wants to be like Ariel or one of the Disney princesses one day. So I think you can kind of make the connection there, and I see some potential for sure for Briona as a baby name. And last but not least, the number 1 name, and really the name at the top of our list right now, is Stakataka. Stakataka to me is just like the perfect name. I think it captures everything I want in a child's name. Strength and durability, I think is really important. You know, the name is derived from the word stack and attack, and you don't want to mess with a kid who's named after attacking. I think that that's pretty important, and it's definitely a gender-neutral name that tops the list of baby names in terms of Pokemon baby names. It may be a 1-ton steel rock monster, but I think it's a perfect representation of what I want my child to be named after, and I'm sure many of you guys agree. It's unbreakable, it's tough, it's bold, maybe even it's a lonely nature, because it'll get attack boost with its ability Beast Boost. So, Stagataka tops out the list. Beautiful name, and definitely at the top of our list right now. I say R. I have not consulted with my wife about any of these names yet, but we're working on it, guys. We're working on it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think the best Pokemon baby name is. Subscribe if you're new, and hit that like button down below if you enjoyed the video. That's gonna be it for me, guys. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Thanks so much for checking out my last video. If you like that one, you'll definitely like this one. And be sure to subscribe for more as I post Pokemon videos every single day.